Hello, I'm Cleopatra Wallace, and this video is all about Dushaundra Lee Ward. Now, Dushaundra Lee Ward lived in Tennessee, and she was a driver for the Lyft company. You know, the ride-sharing thing, to where, they come pick you up and drop you off. Now, this is a lot like the Ella Goody case, but she has not been found yet. And she had picked up a guy that was supposed to be in court and that whole thing. But that's Ella Goody's story. This story is about Dushaundra Lee Ward. Now, Dushaundra Lee Ward was 43 years old, and she lived in Tennessee in the zip code of 381. Do that again, 38103. So, spirit guides, holy angels, and ancestors, gather around because we're about to go to Tennessee. And when I get there, I want to be in the zip code of 38103. And the incident happened at 2:45 p.m. So let's be there. It takes it a while to get there when you're looking down at your phone, the app. So let's be there at, let's start at 2:20. So this is a full 20 minutes before the incident. All right. So gather around. We're going to go to Raleigh, which is a neighborhood in Memphis, Tennessee. The zip code is 38103. The time is 2:20. We're looking for Dushaundra Lee Ward. She's 43 years old. She's driving for the Lyft company. She's still working with them. She goes to pick some people up. It's more than one person with her. All right, we got one. It's more than one person with her. She picks them up. Two. They go to, they're driving, and they get down to James Road and Austin P. Highway. And there's a stoplight. So they stop at the light, and there are people that have been following them that get out at the light and just start shooting at the car. All right. I just need one more. Yeah, so she picks the people up, and they're in the lift. They stop at the light. The car have been following them. The other car, they get out at the light. All right, there it is. They get out at the light and shoot the car up. Now, they was trying to shoot the people that had got the actual lift. Would you believe the people who actually got the lift jumped out of the car and ran off into the woods and left her there in the car to die? So, what we are wanting to do is we're wanting the information on the people that she picked up and the people that shot the car up. All right. So let's begin. Now, if the cards fall to the floor, I only take the ones that fall face down, and if too many come out, I take the top and the bottom. All right. So the first card that came out is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. So let's see what's on here. Immediately, it's the Nine of... I can never get this light right. All right. So let's see what's on here. Now, this is interesting. Because the guy's sitting there, see him looking all sad, and he's holding a gun. This is the energy of the guy who actually shot her into the car. All right, so we have his energy right away. That's good. All right, next we have, more energy. You know what? Spirit is not playing around. We have more energy that's just the same. And this card is the energy of the people that got in the car in the beginning. See, there's people laying dead, but it's not them. All right. Because this was a very violent crime. Like ambushed at the light. You go to pick somebody up, you're doing your job, and you don't think that this will happen. All right. So the next card to come out is the Nine of Cups. I want to say this is Dushaundra's energy, but I don't think it is. So we're gonna see who this young woman is, though. All right, I'm gonna clarify it all. All right. So up next is the Ace of Coins, the last card that came out in the beginning. And it's important to note that we don't have much skipping around to do in this read, because it all happened right there on James Road. And right now it's 2:20 p.m. All right. Yeah, this happened on June the 3rd. This is an interesting card. I can't see what it is they're trying to show me here. So I'm gonna clarify this one first. And I want to make sure I'm on the right date, because it happened, yes, this happened on Friday, June the 3rd of 2022 at 2:45 p.m. So right now we are at 2:20 p.m. This is 20 minutes before. It's like it's unfolding. All right, we're going to clarify this card first, because I don't know what it means. It's something to do with some money. But whose money and why, not sure. All right, Spirit, so take us there to James Road and P Highway and Raleigh, Tennessee. Zip code 3381. It's early. I haven't had all my coffee yet. All right. We're in the zip code of 38103. It's 2:20 p.m. Friday, May the 3rd of 2022. Dushaundra has went and picked up her ride customers. They've stopped at a road, at a stop sign or a light. The people have been telling her get out of the car and ambush her. All right. They get out of the car and ambush her. They just start shooting. They shoot the whole car up. And we're trying to see what this Ace of Cups is. Ooh. The Ace of Coins was clarified with the Two of Cups and the Hangman. They're pointing out all of the things down here. All of these things down here that they are standing on, it's like cards, a piece of pie, some bread, some silverware. It's all type of stuff. The floor is completely littered. Completely littered with things. See all the stuff. This is inside of like a trap house or something like that. And this is like all different types of paraphernalia and drugs. See, these are partners here. So the Ace of Coins is clarified. We're going to call this the trap house action. So this could be what sparked it off, like some sort of drug activity, somebody being fronted some type of drug. And also, the Ace of Coins was clarified with the Hangman card. You know, the Hangman is all about waiting. And also, he has a piece of the bread in his hand while he's waiting. So this is like somebody holding on to someone's money and waiting to see what's going to happen. I've never been in jail or been into like drug activity, but I watched enough of First 48 and Cops to know that sometimes when you deal drugs, it doesn't go the way you think it's going to go. Like, you can trust people all the way up until your money is in their hand, and then you can no longer trust them. Okay? So this is definitely some drug-related activity. All right. So the next card that I want to clarify, because I'm not sure what it means, is the young lady's card. Because like I said, this is not Dushaundra's energy. I haven't seen her energy out here yet. But I do want to know who this young woman is. Because this is the actual, we're on the date of the occurrence. We're on Friday, May the 3rd of 2022. We're in the zip code of 38103. It's now 2:45 p.m. We're on top of the action. It's happening now. We're in the car with Dushaundra Leeward. The zip code 38103. It's showing me a young woman here. What does she have to do? Oh, all right. So ask, what does she have to do with it? And another Two of Cups has come out. See, this is a Two of Cups. And, you know, we labeled the trap house action. So another Two of Cups has come out. So this is more trap house action. So this young woman, whoever she is, she was around the drug activity, or she was at the trap house when it was happening. Not when the murder was happening, but whenever the drugs and money was being fronted, she was there. All right. So first, let's clarify the people who actually called for the lift. So these would be the people who ordered the lift and she came and picked them up. All right. And to do that, I'm going to use the spider deck. All right, Spirit, we are in the car with Dushaundra Leeward. She's 43 years old. She died. She was ambushed at a red light. Oh, all right. So this has come out so far. It's kind of like this woman again. This is an empty bowl, you know, the discontent. So it's a negative card. And actually, this kind of has Dushaundra's energy on it. Because that's why she was working the rideshare business. It's not that the bowl was empty, but she needed to keep it full at all times. You have to think she has 6 kids. When you have 6 kids, you cannot have empty bowls. Everything has to be full up at the same time. All right, so good. We are officially in the car. It's 2:45, June the 3rd of 2022. All right. What do you say we ask where the people went to that actually called for the ride when they got out and abandoned her? All right, Spirit. It is 2:45 p.m. It's June the 3rd of 2022. We're in the zip code of 38103. We're in the neighborhood of Raleigh. We're in Tennessee, Memphis. We're inside the car with Dushaundra. She went and picked some people up. The car was shot up and they left her. All right. So what came out is the Hierophant. This is interesting. On this card, I haven't had this card come out in this way since the Naomi irony thing, to where she was waiting to get on the bus in the Walmart parking lot and somebody kidnapped her, but they had shown me this little, all right, you see this little green dot right here next to his face? This is that little active dot that pops up whenever you are like online, or you know how like if you're on Facebook and you when you're logged in, the little green light will pop up next to your picture. You see the way this okay. You see the way this green light is right by his face? The people who were in the car and jumped out and ran, if they ping their phone, they will be able to see who was active right there in that area. Like nobody had their locations or anything turned off. Everything was still on. So there's a digital trail. Even though these people jumped out the car and ran, if they ping the phones and do that triangulation thing enough, they can find out who called. And then again, not only that, but they can find out who called through the business, through the actual rideshare business. So this isn't going to stay a mystery for long. All right. But what is a bit of a mystery is the people who shot up the car. These people, the ones who got nerves to be sad that it happened. Are you kidding me? You kill a person, then you're sad. Are you sad because you missed your intended target? Like why? I need to know why they're sad and where they are at right now. All right, yeah. Okay. And to do that, let's use the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. But I'm going to attempt to use the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. All right. Spirit, so thank you for showing me a lot of energies here today. And you've just about answered every question I can have, except where are the killers at right now? The people who actually stopped at the stoplight and got out and shot up Dushaundra's car. All right. 2 cards came out. The people who was in on the trap house action. Not the people who called the car, but the people who shot the car up. All right. The first card that came out, well, they both came out at the same time. We have the Moon, and we have the Eight of Presents. So, all right, let's see what's on the Moon. So, as we know, the Moon is about night times, darkness, secretive, like real hush hush. Mm-hmm. For some reason, they're pointing out these jack-o'-lanterns. And excuse me, and these jack-o'-lanterns right here are actually for Halloween. So they're pointing out Halloween time. And I'm not just saying that because we're in a Nightmare Before Christmas deck. And the next card, the other card that came out was the Eight of Presents. They definitely packed it up and got out of Dodge. You see the way this is all packed up and they're moving? They're lifting the bag up to move it out. So they're no longer running that trap house. And they have packed up business, and they're laying low. So let's see where they went to after they packed it up. I guess you would pack it up after you people you were trying to kill got away and you murdered an innocent person. So you pack it up, huh? All right, Spirit, you show me that the people responsible for the actual shooting have no longer using their same area or the trap house, or they're no longer in the zip code of 38103. So you can move away from that zip code and you can go up really high. And you can also move away from the date of June the 3rd of 2022. And you can come to the present date of today, which is June the 7th of 2022. So we are 4 days later. We're on June the 7th of 2022. We're no longer in that zip code of 38103. Oh. All right. 2 cards. Again, I like it. They keep giving me 2 cards. And we're wanting to know where these people packed it up and went to. All right, so we got the King of Cups and the Four of Cups. These don't have very much images as far as locations. But this one has the energy again of the person who did the shooting. Like the Four of Cups is all about, apathy, you're sad. But you see the way this tree is like making a face, like it's gonna eat him? Like they feel like they're being haunted by, I guess they feel like, what they did is, it's like eating them alive in the inside. Well, wherever you go, you can't hide from yourself. So even though they packed it up, they still can't stop thinking about it. Good. Turn yourself in. And I didn't see a reward for any of this. Like I said, it's only been 4 days since this happened, so they may put up a reward. Again, we're in Memphis, Tennessee, in the neighborhood of Raleigh, the zip code of 38103. But we're no longer in that zip code. But we are still dealing in the affairs of Dushaundra Lee Ward. All right. So let's see if we can't figure out where he went to. Because now we have just the main person. The perpetrator, the one who actually did the shooting. All right, and to do that, we're going to go back to the Omega Land deck. All right, Spirit, thank you. You've shown me kind of everything that happened as far as how it unfolded. There was a girl involved that was also at the trap house. They packed it up. They moved along. They're paranoid. The people who was actually responsible for calling her there's a digital trail. So the only thing we want to know is, where did this guy here go? The one who's responsible for the shooting. Tell me where the guy went to. This King of Cups guy, the one who actually came up with this plan. Oh my goodness. The King of Cups has been clarified with another King of Cups. Alright, so Spirit is doubling down. Okay. I want to know where he went to. You show me that it's him twice. And this one, it kind of has a little bit of a background. This word right here, this little sign says shelter. Right there. Yeah, perfect. Right there, that says shelter. So well, we know they're inside. Like, no one's just constantly outside. But I want to know outside where? Or inside where? Alright, and to do that, we're going to go back over to the Edgar Allan Poe deck. Because I would like to know where this King of Cups person is now. It was all his bright idea to wait for these people to come out and follow him and shoot him up, and then you miss. And then kill the innocent mother of 6. I do not care that you are in your feelings. I want to know where you are. Spirit, tell me where this King of Cups... Shuffle them again. Tell me where the King of Cups person is. The ones who's responsible for what happened in the zip code of 38103. It happened at 2:45 p.m. on May the 3rd of 2022. Dushaundra Lee Ward, who's 43 years old, was shot and murdered in her car during Lyft. All right. All right, the Ace of Cups. No, that's the Ace of Coins. Earlier, if I say, do we have another double? But no, that was the Ace of Coins. This is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups came out. And the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what's on the Ace of Cups. They are... This is interesting. Because they're showing me birds flying south. And it's like, what? And the devil. And it's a map on this one. That's a little map. Alright, and on this, they're pointing out that, you see these birds on the rim of this cup? Like it's flapping its wings and closing, and they're flying south. for, the winter, like birds fly south for the winter. So they're flying south for the winter. And it's like a little map right here. So I'm thinking Florida or Miami. But they definitely went somewhere south. They're no longer in Tennessee anymore. I'm thinking something like Florida, Miami, dare I say Texas. We just got out of Texas. But they're no longer in Tennessee. All right, we leave it right there. Again, I am Cleopatra Wallace. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because who knows what's going to happen next.